What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while, but I'm telling you, I've been really enjoying myself with my new program, Coaching 101, how to find fulfillment in your life purpose. And it's been nothing but amazing. I'm so excited for this journey, not just for me, but for everyone, especially women, because a lot of times with being a mother, with being a wife, being single, whatever situation you in, nobody realized how much women have on themselves. So I basically wanted to do a video today because, we don't know if we're living in our purpose. We don't even know how to find our purpose because we sit around and we allow life, everything that's going on around us. Oh, I'm single. Oh, I'm married. I have to tend to my husband. I have to tend to my kids. We sit up here and we point the fingers everywhere but the person that's looking at this video. So I just wanted to talk about that because it is steps to take for us to reach that realization to say, hey, I'm ready to live in purpose. Hey, I'm ready to find fulfillment. Like, I know for a fact that life goes so rapidly that we tend to forget about the most important thing, and that's us. That's the love that we have for ourselves. Yes, we're here to love on one another, to respect one another, but how can we properly give it if we're not giving it to ourselves? So that's basically what this video is all about today. And I did jot down a couple notes because a lot of times I freestyle and I forget and I leave something out and I'm like, oh man, I already posted the video. So I am taking this very serious. Not that I haven't been taking the things that I post in the past serious, but I want people to understand that they're truly not alone. And I am here, we walking on this path together. There's a lot of other life coaches, motivational speakers, and authors out there. There's a lot of prophets, pastors, evangelists, and such. But I just want you to realize that it's somebody for everybody. We can't get everyone. Everyone can't get us. You know what I mean? So I want us to realize that. So this video is for women that are looking to find fulfillment in their life purpose without the guilt. So if you are that woman, please continue to watch. Hit the subscribe button, like, and share with other friends and family members that this video can, bring some type of sense to their life as well. But when it comes to purpose, if you have piece of paper and pen, or just have your cell phone and your notes or whatever, jot this down, because a lot of times we hinder ourselves with finding our purpose because, one, we need to realize that it is time to change. Because if you don't feel like nothing in your life needs to change, then you are going to have a hard time with finding your purpose, let alone the fulfillment and the peace that you're looking for within. Because what happens is you're continuing to live your life like what you're used to. But guess what? You're getting the same results over and over and over again. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have shared that in the past videos. If you don't change anything, you're going to get the same results. And when you get the same results, you're going to want to give up because you feel like nothing in your life is changing, only because you have not changed. So I want you to realize that and jot that down and remember it. And not only remember it and jot it down, but also pray about change. Pray about it, because sometimes, don't get me wrong, we jump right into change because we feel, like we just can conquer the world, which we can, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Don't get me wrong either on this. Some people, it does happen overnight. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, I'm not going to shorten what God can do in your life with miracles. So I do want to make that clear as well, because I know being on social media, being on YouTube, making videos that we have to be careful how we say things. So if you constantly see myself kind of picking myself up like, hey, well, don't take it this way or that way, I meant that because I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way, which I know is still be some people out there that still take it the wrong way. But trust me, what I am giving out is all in love. And secondly, once you realize that it's time to change, analyze what you need to change. So now you like, okay, God, I just know it's time for me to change. But what do I change? Where do I start? Do I start with the people that I'm hanging with? Do I start by cleaning up my house, throwing away old things? Do I start off calling my mom, talking to her? Where do I start? So that's the biggest of it all. Analyze what needs to be changed, because see, certain things may not need to be changed, especially at this moment when something else need priority of changing. You know what I mean? You got things like, well, hey, I got love in my heart. I'm just a giver. Well, nobody is saying change that, but change the persona of the way that you do give, because a lot of times we try to be givers and lovers when we can't even afford to do that. Again, this is another picking up time. Let me explain. Yes, we are created to give and to love, but don't do it if it's going to affect you. Don't do it if your heart was not wholeheartedly, wanting to give that. You just did it because you're like, well, hey, somebody did something for me, so let me go ahead and do it for them. But then you calling your homegirl later on that day, or talking to your husband, your boyfriend, or even your children, or whatever the case may be. Oh, I done this for such and such. I know she helped me out before, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I don't want to hear about it later. And she did sleep, bring it up, all of that uncertainty and drama. Don't do things to be messy behind it. You do things to be at peace behind it. So in that case, again, pray about what needs to be changed. Analyze it. Just don't rush into it. Oh, I'm not talking to her no more because she is the reason I stay on the phone with her for an hour. Oh, I'm not doing this because this is da, 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 da. Don't do that. Just take your time, relax, and analyze what needs to be changed. Because again, it's not about them. It is about the person that is watching this video today. And number 3, find a way to change. Again, I done said it numerous of times. Make sure you know what to change and that it is time for that to change. Because finding a way has to add up to everything in your life that you're headed to. You know what I mean? Because again, we're cutting ties, we're letting things go. So that's why we're praying our way through this, because we need to hear and know where we're going, which is always key. For me, I know especially, and anybody that's on this journey, I know that you're looking for the keys to open up the door. And that is the key. So once you did 1, 2, and 3, we're on to the next. Once you discover change, you will realize that your life only felt like it was all over the place because of what you needed to change. Again, not your surroundings, not your car, not social media, not your family, not your friends, because you realized that you needed to change. Excuse me. And that is basically what I did want to talk about, was those 3 points there and the key. So if you want to know more, all means, I will have the link to my free training coaching 101 program down below, which is www.TiffanyTooReal.org. And by all means, all you have to do is just click, sign up, and you will receive your free training. And once the training is done, and if you want to know a little bit more, schedule your clarity call, and I would love to speak to you one-on-one to get a better understanding of your life, goals, situations, all of that good stuff, because I'm so excited for your life. I do look forward to working with you in the future. Take care. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.